welcome everybody. Today we're going to give you the market update for July. There's been a lot going on in the real estate market lately. So Caroline, what do you want to start off with? What are you seeing in the market today?
Frankly speaking, it's turning into a buyer's market, and I think that's what a lot of us want to hear. For the most part, Fullerton, if it's priced well, the home, it's still a seller's market. You're going to see 3 offers, but let's just say your home is priced higher, or you're kind of selling a luxury home. I call this like a great time. There's a rare sweet spot for buyers because it's turned into a buyer's market. Don't look at getting multiple offers, but you'll probably get a few offers under the list price. But for buyers, it's a great time because you could negotiate concessions for interest rate buy downs, closing costs, HOA dues. And so I think it's just a great time now that a lot of the students are back in school. We're going into the winter and the fall months. It's just this great opportunity for buyers. And a lot of us right now that we're working with sellers, it's transitioned over into a buyer's market. So it's very, very exciting. We're getting a lot of phone calls from buyers.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to run with a couple stats. This is a list to close sales price. So this time last year, July 2024, if you listed a house for $1 million, you were going to get 1.8% over list. So that means there were multiple offers, people were bidding on properties. Right now, you're at 97.6. So people are negotiating prices a little bit. Homes are staying on the market a little bit longer. And to go a little bit further on that note, the number of sales have declined. So right now, if you look at the number of pending sales in Fullerton, we're at 41 pending sales in July. To give you some perspective, in July of 2024, we're at 54. So a little bit more. But let's go back to July of 2020, we're at 112. July of 2019, we're at 82. So we're pretty much selling, compared to historical averages, about half the homes that usually sell. Right now, the number of active listings are slightly increasing. We're at 127 active listings right now. It's been on the decline, but now it's going back up. Interesting statistics to look at here. Now, the crazy thing is price per square foot average, we're at a near all-time high. July of 2025, we're at $661 per square foot. And if you compare it to July of 2024, we were at $632. And this is for single family homes in Fullerton. The prices are holding up steady. If not, it's increasing a little bit. The month supply, so it's the amount of inventory that's on the market. It is inching higher. We're at 2.6. This time last year, we were at 2.1. So the inventory is going up a little bit. That means buyers have a few more options, but make no mistake. I know there's been we have conversations all the time with people thinking there's going to be a huge collapse in the market. To give you some perspective, March of 2008, when everything tanked, we were at 12.2 months supply. And then we were at over 6 months for quite a while until about close around August 2011. So the amount of inventory that's on the market, it's still a very healthy amount. So what I would suggest, it is an opportunistic time, like Caroline mentioned. I do think there are some sweet spots in the market where if you are a buyer and you're open to buying something that's not turnkey, I think there's some great opportunities where you can get a discount on the price. And there's a lot of indicators suggesting that prices will go up in the near future, only because rates are starting to come down. The CPI index inflation data has been pretty low. To go further on that, with this whole situation with the job data, there's a strong chance that rates are going to start coming down. We're already seeing rates trending downwards. Seasonally, back to school time period has always been the slowest market. So I think for a buyer, this is a great opportunity. And if you're a seller, we can help you position your home and time your home and give you the right strategy so you can maximize your sales price. So this is something that if you're thinking about selling, I think you need to strategize at least 6 months out. It's never too early to have a conversation with any of us. Caroline, do you have any closing remarks on what's going on with the market in July currently, as of right now?
I think you covered everything. And like we said, this is that rare sweet spot. And as school is back in session, we're going into fall and winter. That is the time historically, and just from our experience, it's a great time for buyers to start going out there 6 months out, discovering what's out there. But there's a lot of sellers right now giving concessions and discounts away. So it's time to get your feet back in.
Right. Those sellers who put their homes on the market in the summertime that haven't had the activity they needed,
Right.
they're a little bit more eager. You're seeing that on average, buyers are negotiating the price a couple percentage points. I think if you find the right opportunity, it can be much lower than that. So great opportunity for sure. If you're waiting a little bit too long, I think you're going to be disappointed. That's my prediction, because when the rates go down and affordability goes up and the spring market's going to bring more activity, there's a lot of pent up demand. You might look back and say, this was the opportunity. So if you're a buyer, I encourage you to start at least seeing what your options are. And if you're a seller, let's game plan for, next few months and position yourself to get top dollar. If you have any questions, our phone number is below. Please give us a call to visit our website, www.homereadyteam.com, and then we'll do an analysis for you. No strings attached. All right, thanks for watching, and see you guys in a couple weeks.
Thank you. Bye-bye.